Can you hear the sleigh bells ringing? Can you hear Mariah Carey singing? Just like my Halloween video, I'll be making a DIY display case, but this time it is Christmas themed. As you can see, there's a lot in this display case. Hello, it's me, Mimim, and welcome to my world. Can you hear the sleigh bells ringing? Can you hear Mariah Carey singing? Happy holidays, everyone! To all who celebrate, no matter if it's Kwanzaa, if it's Hanukkah, if it's Christmas, happy holidays, everyone. This is the time for us to take a seat, relax, spend some time with the people that we love. And for this week's video, I am taking along with me to DIY my own Christmas display case. I have made multiple customized display cases and I just enjoy making these videos because doing a DIY project just makes my brain go on a creative drive, and I just enjoy sharing it with you guys and trying to help you do it yourself. Just like my Halloween video, I'll be making a DIY display case, but this time it is Christmas themed. And again, this is a two-part series. This is the first part, and then on the second part, I'll be unboxing the series of figures that I'll be putting in this display case. All right, are you guys excited? What are we waiting for? Let's jump right into crafting. All right, you guys, so these are all of the items that we would need for this DIY project. First is this green fuzzy wire. We would be using this as like garlands around the next item, which are these very cute miniature Christmas street lights. I think that's what I searched in the Orange app, but they're so cute. And then these are like small glass beads. We would put this all over the green fuzzy wires. This next item is an elusive one. This is a white felt paper. I just love the texture of felt paper and the look. And then next, I also tried to search a lot of stores for this one. This is white glitter. This sparkles, but not as much as silver, so it doesn't stand out that much, which is the goal for me for the purpose of this glitter. And then we would be using that for this stencil. So I've already cut out some of them. This is a stencil I made just from searching the internet. Just search like snowflake stencil or snowflake PNG. You would just paste them on Word and then just print this out onto photo paper. I was planning to do multiple sizes of them, like as you can see, but when I cut out these using my X-Acto knife, you would also need an X-Acto knife. It was a struggle to cut out these patterns, so I just figured, okay, I'll just use these three sizes and these three designs for it. Next is this. This is quite important because we're making a DIY project for a Christmas themed display case. So this is like a pack of fake snow. You could just buy this from the Orange app as well, or I think you can buy this in National Bookstore. And then paired with this is like a white acrylic paint. Any white acrylic paint would do. Next are these beautiful miniature trees. These are pine trees. You could also buy these from the Orange app. These I bought here from Cebu downtown. So these are all so cute. To decorate those trees, I also have these. These are miniature Christmas lights. They don't light up. They're just like plastic, but they do the job. They have they have multiple colors there, so this is beautiful. And then, of course, under the tree, you would like to see some gifts. So these are miniature gift boxes as well. You can buy these from the Orange app as well. So these are so cute. And then next are the essentials. These are brushes to spread out paint or glue or whatever you need it for. And then, speaking of glue, not sponsored, but I use Elmer's glue. And then some ruler, a pencil to draw any item, a pair of scissors, and then a glue gun and a glue stick. All right, so that's all of the items. Let's start. All right, let's jump right into it. So the first thing that we would be doing is the background of the display case. So I've done like multiple videos with just using this same display case. So you know the drill if you watch my video. But if you still don't know or you're new to my channel, this is the display case that I'm using. So this is the back part of that display case. So this is acrylic. There is a plastic, protecting the acrylic part. So I'm not gonna take off this plastic for now. But just make sure to take the measurements of this back piece and then use the felt paper that we bought. So this is the felt paper. I've already cut out the same size for this back part of the display case. As you can see, what I did is I just put the back part onto the felt paper and just literally drew the line out here, the outline. And as you can see, there are notches here. Just draw in between them, and then after you could just fill in the gaps from the notches. All right, so this is the back part. The other part that we would be using the felt paper on is the upper part. So the upper part is the one with the lights. So you would also measure the upper part, and as you can see, I've already cut it out. So I've put them both here because we'll be doing the same thing to them. So we'll be using this stencil on these parts of the display. So you would need like a brush. As you can see, I just used the medium brush. I don't know the number for this one. This is just the medium brush for me. And then just a spare plastic cover just to put the glue in. So first you'll pour glue in here. Just put some small amount so that it won't dry up, and then just basically pat on the patterns around everywhere. So first let's do this here. Where should I put it? Here. So just take the glue and then pat it on like that. So just make sure to pat on the glue on every nook and cranny of the pattern. As you can see, this pattern has a lot of small spaces. So just make sure that the glue would be in there, but also make sure that the glue won't bleed out of the pattern so that we won't get, just a random blob. And that's it. Let's take this off. Okay, another thing that you would need is the white glitter. Okay, don't forget this. So after you would pat on the pattern, all right, just pour some glitter on the pattern, and basically that's it. You would just repeat that everywhere with different patterns. What I do is just repeat the bigger patterns around and then fill in the spaces with this smaller pattern. So again, just put some glue on here and then just pat on the pattern. Make sure that your pattern doesn't move around, because that would, ensure that the pattern won't be visible or it would bleed out. So Yeah, just make sure to take some breaks in between each pattern, or like putting these patterns on the felt paper, because there is a tendency that when you use this pattern, this loose parts of the pattern sticks to the glue and the brush. So make sure to blot this around, and then take a break, let it dry up first, and then do it all again. Okay, so I think this thing, I think I missed some parts of the pattern, but let's see. So I got a bond paper here to pour out the glitter, and that's it. Oh, that's cute. As you can see, I missed some part of here, but I will remedy that after. Maybe I'll just go over it with a stencil again. But as you can see, it does not stand out that much. So it's not, busy looking, but it's still there. It glitters. So again, not just with the back part of the display case, you should also do this with the upper part of the display case. But remember, the upper part of the display case has a light on it. So of course, you need to cut out where the light is, so the light would shine out of the paper. So cut around the light and then just put the patterns around there. Alright, so next is we'll be working on the bottom part of the display case and the steps of the display case. So with the bottom part of the display case and also the top part with the lights, I'm just gonna put the design inside these notches. Just make sure to keep the design inside of the notches, so that the design would just be inside the display case. It won't be outside, because all of these are already outside, especially outside of this, because this notch is for the door. So don't paint outside of this circles. So just paint inside here. So just to make sure that I won't miss all of those, I would just draw on a line, just a guide for me, all right? Just use your pencil and just draw a line. So just repeat that. I don't know if you could see that I draw a line over here, just so that I would have a guide where to stop painting, and do the same on the other side. So just use, a regular brush. I am using this. It's a bigger brush than I used with the patterns of the snowflakes, but basically that's it. And you would use this acrylic paint, this white acrylic paint, and just paint everything, the bottom part and the steps part. So let's do one step. I'll show you guys how I would paint it. Use this acrylic paint. Oh, it's still good. I was wondering, because I bought this paint around a year ago, and thankfully it's still good. I'll just paint the underside first. Yes, I'm painting the underside because I just want everything to be quite fair, because in the display case, even if you're just looking, straight ahead the display case, sometimes there are angles that you can still see the underside of the steps. So I just want to paint everything, but I would just be covering the sides with the fake snow, the sides and the top part. But basically, you'll just do this. Just do one direction of stroke. If you want to do more coats, which I suggest you should do, multiple coats, then you should do that. All right, as you can see, I'm done with the first coat of paint. So if you see, there are still some wood showing out of the paint. Don't worry, we'll be going over this with another coat. So we'll be doing that with all of the sides of the steps and also the bottom part of the display case. So all right, now we will be working on the exciting part of the display case. I mean, in my opinion, this is the exciting part. We've done the base of the design with the steps and the base of the display case, plus the background and the upper part of the display case with the lights on. But these are the accessories or the miniature accessories that I have bought for this display case. All of these items, bring in the whimsy of the design for this display case. So that's why this is the exciting part for me. So for this, my plan is to further design all of these. As you can see, they already have like a Christmas wreath on them. For me, it's still missing something. So that's why I'm gonna use the fuzzy wires to further design the street lamp. So I'll be getting one fuzzy wire in here. This is one fuzzy wire. And as you can see, it looks like a garland, like something that would be going around this street lamp. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna put this around the street lamp. Of course, this is the front part of the street lamp. So I'm just gonna cut out these excess fuzzy wires like at the top and at the bottom. So just make sure to end the fuzzy wires at the back of the street lamp so that it won't be messy. Okay, so this would be like the expected design. So just make sure that you're happy with the placement of the green fuzzy wires, and then just use a glue gun to keep everything where you want it to be. As you can see, I've put down like a bond paper just to catch like glue drips. I'll just put glue under here, just a small amount, and then just push the fuzzy wire in there. Please be careful because the glue is hot, so just be careful touching this. Just make sure that you're just touching the fuzzy wire and not the glue itself. And then I'll be putting glue to this part, like at the bottom part. Again, just a small amount of glue, and then just stick the fuzzy wire in there. So this is the final product. You don't need to put glue all over it, just at the start and the finish. So that's it. And then after this, we'll be putting on these glass beads on there. So these are really, really small glass bead. It would fit the miniature thing. And then we would just be putting it around the green fuzzy wire. So have your glue ready, and then just, start putting a dot of glue on there. Just a small amount. And then just put one glass bead. There it is. See? And then just do it everywhere. All right, I think you get the point. As you can see, I've put it around, and I'll just be continuing to do this to all parts. As you can see, it looks so cute already. I'll be putting more, and then we'll just repeat this, the green fuzzy wire and the beads, to all of the lamps. So this has 4 lamps. All right, next we'll be working on the trees. So we'll be working on the pine trees. Let me open this up. So this is the medium pine tree. This is a miniature pine tree. I got like a really big tree. This would be like the center of the display case. The very big Christmas tree, a medium one, and a really, really small one. It's so cute. So I'll just show you what I will do with every tree. First is take this out. This is the miniature Christmas lights that I bought from the Orange app. See, it's so cute. So I'll just be wrapping this around the Christmas tree using hot glue to stick all of these lights on there like that. But just make sure that all of your lights are pointing down, because I don't like it like that. It's very messy. So just make sure that all of your lights are pointing down. All right, now that the glue gun is all heated up, just put like a small amount of glue on one side of the Christmas light. Again, please be very careful when handling a glue gun. Just make sure that you won't burn yourself, and then just stick it on there. It's already stuck in there. Just repeat this with everything. Again, just small amounts of glue and stick it on the tree. Get rid of this glue webs. I don't know what those are called. Okay, I think it's all done for this tree. I'll just cut off the excess. And that's it. Look, it's so cute. It looks like a legit Christmas tree with the lights on. Okay, so you'll just be repeating these steps onto the rest of the trees. Okay, so I thought I'm done with the trees, but I've bought these fuzzy wires that are metallic, and they look like tinsels. So I was debating if I should use them on this project, but looking at this Christmas tree, it looks like it would look good with the lights on here, so it would just look like a legit Christmas tree. So yeah, just do the same. Put some hot glue on the first part, and then just bend it around just like what we did with the street lights. Just glue everything down. Just make sure to cover the blank spaces and not cover the lights. Okay, so I've already applied it around the Christmas tree. Just make sure to bring out the lights. Like, as you can see, these are hidden inside while I was wrapping around the tinsel. So I'll just poke it with a scissor or anything just to bring it outside the tinsel. Alright, this looks way better now. Oh, it looks so cute. And again, just do it with the rest of the trees. Alright, so as you can see, we have finished painting one of the steps. So this is basically what you're gonna do with both of the steps and also the base of the display case. I've painted around 2 to 3 layers at the front and also at the upper part of the step, but the underside is lesser layers on the side, and lesser layers on the back. So you don't have to cover it with a lot of layers of paint. It just needs to be white. So this part is where we put on the fake snow on all of the things that we have on the display case. This gives the look of a winter wonderland to everything. So I'll just need some glue and some brush for this step. So we'll just cover the upper part of the step for now. So you just need to cover the upper part and the front part. You don't need to cover everything. What I'll do is I'll just put the glue directly on the step, and then I'll just spread it around with the brush. So with this step, you need to put on a lot of glue, cover every space of this step, just so that there will be glue to catch the fake snow. So I'll start with this one. Just go on zigzag, very tight zigzag. From the top to the bottom part. So as you can see, I put on a lot of glue there. And now it's time to spread it all around. Just try to brush on every nook and cranny as much as you can, especially the edges. Put on some glue there so that it won't be bald after. And then just open your fake snow and pour a lot of them in there. So the texture of the fake snow is kind of coarse. So I tend to just tap carefully around the step or the area where I put on the fake snow, just to push the fake snow onto the glue much more, and to make sure that, you know, we cover as much area as we can. So you'll just let this dry for around hours or 30 minutes maybe, and that's it. And after that, you'll cover the front part of the step. So now we are turning our attention to the accessories, because we have a lot of accessories in this display case, and one of those accessories is this cute Christmas tree that we DIY'd. So what we have to do is we need to cover these with snow as well, so that it won't stand out. You know, it would look like it belonged on the display case, because the steps, the bottom part of the display case, and the back part of the display case is so white and snowy feeling. So you need to cover all of the accessories with snow. So what you need is, again, glue and a smaller brush. You just need to pour on glue and then just dip your brush onto the glue and just start randomly swiping on multiple areas of the accessories. So just make sure to keep it, you know, balance and distance as well. Cover some of the lights as well. You need to work fast on this one, or else the glue would dry up. Okay, so now we have put on glue. We just need to pour fake snow. Tap, tap, tap to get the excess snow out. And here you go! Oh my god, it looks so cute! It looks like the Christmas tree has snow on it, right? So it looks so cute. So we'll do that on the other side of the Christmas tree. And you need to do this again on the street lights as well. Alright, so these are all the finished pieces for our DIY display case. And I am so proud of the result of this project. I went beyond with my imagination, trying to come up with stuff. I just try to step it up a bit, you know, every time. But as you can see, there's a lot in this display case, and I have figured out how to display all of the figures. So I am excited to show you guys on the second part of this series. But for now, I'll be showing off every piece of this display case. So first, let's show you. This is the top part of the display case, and don't mind that there are some wrinkles there. But this is the top part, and as you can see, it is really beautiful with the glitter patterns of snowflakes in there. And this is the same pattern that I have for the background. This is the background of the display case. And again, don't mind the wrinkles. And as you can see, there are some dots in there. I added these dots using the hilt of the brushes that I used. Just dipped it in glue and then just put dots everywhere and just put some glitter in there. But the focal point of this display case is, of course, this part right here. So the top part and the background is just there to support this part of the display case. And as you can see, I'll show it off to you guys. I am so happy with the result of this one. These are all the lights that we have. We wrapped around like a fuzzy wire around them, a green fuzzy wire. And then these glass beads right here. Try to recreate like poinsettias, and it looks so cute. And then these Christmas trees that we DIY'd also. And I decided with the small and the medium Christmas trees, I decided that I would put in the colorful series lights, the miniature series lights. But I wanted the bigger Christmas tree to stand out. So that's why I just used all gold for this one. And if you can see, there are some miniature gift boxes at the bottom part of this Christmas tree. It looks so cute. And then the steps and the bottom part of the display case, I just covered with white paint and then snow. After covering the steps and the base of this display case, it would just be really awkward and weird if the accessories doesn't have snow on them. So of course, I showed you guys how I do it. I just put like small amounts of glue on the brush and just brush glue all over the accessories and just poured fake snow on it. So now it looks like it belongs there. It looks like a miniature Christmas town and it looks so cute. Plus, these lamps right here are not just for design. I mean, they are there for design, but they have a functionality. They also light up. Oh, see, it looks so cute. There are some wires at the back for this one. As you can see, it is black, so it would stand out. But when it is displayed inside the display case already, it would not be really clear. But if you really want to pay attention to all of these things, I would suggest you can paint white over all of these wires and also this battery pack. So yeah, you can do that. But for me, this looks so cute already. And with the figures in, this back part doesn't really show up. So yeah, I am so happy with the result for this one. Alright, so let's put this display case together. As you can see, the white background provides a blank canvas for the rest of the accessories to, pop and be really colorful. But it does not look like we just put on like a random white paper at the background. We still have like glimpses of snowflakes at the background. So it brings it all together. Alright, hopefully you enjoyed watching this video and hopefully my instructions were clear enough for you to follow along. And I would just love to see all of you recreate this on your own. Please don't forget to click the subscribe button and click the notification bell button so that you would be notified for future videos. Share this to all of your friends, your titos, your titas, your grandmoms, your granddads, everyone. Alright? Happy holidays, everyone! Bye!